And they'll have to figure this out right away. Kate Delfava will be a big part of that, making sure they're comfortable. Look for Sally Minty to get on the ball underneath Biondolo and Adames. It'll be very important for her to break lines. And
Thomas Snyder is our referee. Video assistant is Brad Jensen. Underway from Utah. Beautiful.
Thwart the attack of Ludmila. You can see when Bianca St. George is coming back that deep, that's better already because they're not allowing anyone higher in those transition moments.
Biondolo. Crossing, back post. It's knocked down. G settles. G has scored. A poor clearance from Utah. G in the starting lineup. And she's capitalized. Seattle on the road with the lead in Utah.
And this all started from the throw-in. It goes in. Biondolo does a great job just to provide separation. You almost think she can't get this off, but she gets a little bit of that stop-start, gets it back post. Dahlien doesn't quite challenge, but challenges enough for it to fall down to G. It's the prep touch here from G right there, the deception. It draws in Zornoza, over-committing in that moment, and that deception and then the power behind the finish. There's nothing Maddie McGlynn can do in that moment.
G was challenged.
And settle the game down. You do not want this to go to where Seattle gets another goal and it just becomes even harder to mount a comeback.
Diagonal from Mazingo, knocked down by Bianca St. George. Tanaka back for Bianca St. George, who is in, but it's saved by Claudia Dickey. Tanaka with some time. Back for Pogarsh. Eza in midfield. The offside flag comes up against Lynn Biondolo.
Laura Harvey this week talked to us about those attacking transition moments. So Meza does that defensive work, which is great, and she's known for coming over and covering the pocket. But although it was called offside, they're going to want to see Biondolo hold that ball up. And what that does is it allows more numbers to get forward, a more strategic way to transition to the counterattack.
Pogarsh unable to settle. It's Adames. She's been lively in this first half. G. Space on the left for Dahlien. Dahlien gets there, pushes it towards goal, and it's in the back of the net. Maddie Dahlien has scored, and Seattle has 2 in Utah.
At first, I thought Adames might have been rushing this a little bit too much, but Biondolo is smart. She just lets it go through. G recognizes that Paige Monahan has been drawn inside, so Maddie Dahlien can run onto it. That draws Maddie McGlynn out. It's brave for Maddie Dahlien and Tejada trying to slide across and be able to save this. Gets a little bit of a touch, but it still goes in this moment. That's the attacking transition that the Seattle Reign want to see. Runs above the ball.
Honor and celebrate the enduring spirit of Black Americans in the commemoration of Juneteenth. We encourage all to reflect on the significance of this day and the continued pursuit of freedom, justice, and equality. Here's Mazingo, edge of the box, bending effort. Tanaka did well under pressure. Meza continues that pressure. Takeover here from Adames. Adames' shot is saved by McGlynn. Curry cuts inside. First time ball is back for Adames. Nice build up here. Adames, nice soft pass. Another save from McGlynn.
Lines without the ball. Watch Sally Minty just go above the ball right here. Adames is occupying Tejada. Footer doesn't track the run quick enough. A very good save. We have to give credit to Maddie McGlynn in this moment. That's a difficult save.
Soft clearance, Tanaka central, sent north from distance. It's pushed off the post, rebound to St. George, and Utah have a goal back.
I think all of us could have predicted with the amount of opportunities that they have not generated this is going to happen. Tanaka does well to recognize, look how much power she generates just from
to watch this 3-city tour for the U.S., logging the miles this summer. And there's halftime. 2 goals inside 16 minutes, but a goal back for Utah. Casey White, what'd you make of the first half? This game, they'll play Spain on Friday before 2 more games. Underway in the second half. Seattle's in white. Utah's in the blue and yellow. Seattle holding its line, top of the box. Long range strike, and it's kept out. Biondolo all the way back to win it. It's Lynn Biondolo against Delfava. Seattle's earned a throw in.
Really well done by Delfava. I thought she was going to have to foul. In my mind, I was saying foul, 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 because Biondolo on the attacking transition is something you do not want to see, especially with numbers above the ball. But she did really well just to get her body in, force her at an angle to the sideline, and now they benefit with the throw-in.
The mind of a coach coming out for Casey White. Biondolo slows things down. It's G, advantages play, G slips it through, beautiful ball, Adames, another goal on the road for Seattle Reign. G with her second assist of the day, the third goal of the season for the 19-year-old Emeri Adames, and Seattle has restored its 2-goal lead.
Well, and the Royals had established a bit of momentum. Biondolo, give her credit for just being able to withstand that pressure. Coming inside, G with deception, draws 2 players, a beautiful ball, and a great finish by Adames. But what G does, draws in the outside back, Pogarsh and Real with just her movement inside. The prep touch from Adames is perfect. Gets it on an angle where she can go with bending it far, or she can strike it with pace near. She chooses the far post, and it's a wonderful finish for the 19-year-old.
7th appearance of the season for KK Ream. Monday Sear goes down. Referee had a really good view, immediately waves it off.
A lot of pain like that right there from Monday Sear. Does well, very creative to get in. A little bit of a push there, and then just trips over that left leg. Initiated? I don't believe so.
And another look here for the head referee, Thomas Snyder. So Brad Jensen, the video assistant. Assistant VR is Alicia Messer. They've seen enough, and they've communicated with the head referee, Thomas Snyder, to come take a look.
You can see it right there. That was when she went right at the standing leg of Michaela Clough. That's what you want your attackers to do. They go right there. It's that last touch that she goes past her. Then that is what throws off Michaela Clough. She steps and jabs. For me, this is an obvious penalty. I would be very surprised if it's not going to the spot.
It's not what you want for Utah. Michaela Clough is an attacking player. You don't want her defending in that moment on an island in her own penalty area.
Yeah, and there was really no covering player because Thompson was coming from the outside. Kate Delfava was the closest, but still the distances were pretty big.
There's the decision here from Thomas Snyder. He has given a penalty, as Casey White expected.
And this is
Adames against Mandy McGlynn. Adames has done it. Her second of the half, 4 on the road for Seattle. And now a 3-goal lead for Seattle Reign after the 19-year-old scores her second of the afternoon.
Michaela Clough missed tackle, and Adames steps up. It's from a different angle than her first goal, but it looks eerily similar. If you're the Utah Royals, you don't want to see that. She opens up with the left foot. It's an incredible finish by the youngster, stepping up in a moment of pressure.
City road trip to end the first half, and they're in position to walk away with 7 of a possible 9 points in their last 3. Mozingo does well to the back post. It's off the post, and past Yanni Thompson. Mozingo again. Full time in Sandy, Utah. Seattle Reign, a comprehensive win, 4-1. They will head into the summer break with a lot of momentum. A 3-city road trip brings 7.